This is the Jackson house. Believe it or not, it was a private residence until 2010. So really not that long ago, even though it is completely dilapidated. I'll show you that sign right there, and we'll just walk around it. You can't get in it. I mean, it's clearly dangerous to get in it, but we'll walk around it. I was just driving down the street, and of course I saw it. I had to stop and check it out. Let's look at the sign first. So you can pause it on here and read that if you're interested, but basically it was a boarding house very, very close to the railroad, and then potentially a hotel and a private residence. And it all concluded in 2010. And I was talking to a guy that was walking by and asked me if I had ever seen it. He seems to know something about it. Maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. But his story was that this property here is owned by a parking company. This is also owned by a parking company. And they're not able to get the rights, the deed, I don't even know, to the property that this house is sitting on. And it's a historic site, so there was a $2 million grant that has never been utilized to restore the property because of this dispute with this parking company. So I don't know what truth there is to that, but that's the story. So let's see if we can see in around the fence anywhere. This clearly was the front porch. It looks like there's some new wood in there, probably to keep the whole place from collapsing. Yeah, all that is definitely structure that somebody's put in to just keep it from falling apart. This is clearly concrete right here that if you can just see the slope on it, the whole thing is just collapsing. It's pretty incredible. Looks like we'll get pretty good view in through some of these windows. So right here, more structure. Back there, that's the staircase. So see that banister? That would be the staircase. Here we've got a stove. And looks like a hallway back in there with some beadboard on the hallway. Here we've got some original windows with some brackets to help keep them together. This is looks like probably a bedroom with more of this 4x4 wood framing just to keep the place from collapsing. Here we've got a pretty good view. Once again, there's that mint green. I don't even know what that is. All of this clapboard right here. And over here. Look at this electric switch right here. That's an oldie. And then the ceiling, trying to put the camera in between this fence, but you can see the clapboard, I guess is what you call that, which makes up the ceiling. There's a second floor. It almost looks like this was two different structures, and then this was probably an open area that was combined at some point. The whole place is just sitting on these concrete blocks. Here's another window that we could see in. Got a little bit more. I don't know what that blue paint is, just a wall. Wow, if you look all the way across to that window, right there, those are drapes. I wonder how old those drapes are. Here's the back of the house. Oh, look at this, we've got a screened-in porch back here, sort of. There's not really much to see here other than this is interesting right here. All the different layers of wood, different colors. Hard to tell what they're doing there and how that came to be. Look at this right here. This is the, look at all those boards just stacked. That's the window frame. Wow. So here's the back porch. Man, this place can for sure tell some stories. We've got some police notices from Tampa. Here's another staircase right here going up to the second floor of the porch. And pretty much the same story all the way down this side of the house. Oh, there's a wrought iron fence right there, or gate. So this must have been like a breezeway of some sort, where that iron gate would be. These windows are still in place. Here's some drapes, stylish. We've got cast iron vent. Pretty sure that's a cast iron vent. That could be, that's an awful lot for just a vent. I bet that was a roof cistern, probably, that created pressure for the house. Got a car here on the way. And then this is just collapsing. It'd be pretty dangerous to get in there, but man, I would love to walk around this place. Look at that, there's a fireplace. Right there. Right there. That is a very old fireplace. And you can see these boards. Let's look around here and see what we can see. There's the other side of this blue painted. It's really hard to tell. The amount of structure that they've put in here to keep the place standing is pretty incredible. See, it's a little misleading. All of that bracing is just to keep the place standing. And then, oh, here's the backside. So that's pretty neat, this fireplace. Oh, it doesn't go all the way through. It's hard to get the camera to see it, but right over there is the backside of that fireplace. It doesn't seem to go all the way through. It just serviced both sides, both rooms maybe. That's got some weather on it. All right, well, that was a pretty cool diversion on my otherwise should be working day. Pretty cool. Thanks for watching. Drop a comment if you've heard of this place or you know anything about it. See you next time.